It's time now to tackle the headline, and all roads lead to the first week of finals. We're taking a look at the top 8 and the potential finals wildcard that loom. We love a Shane Allen at this time of the year, boys, don't we? Someone who's going to bob up and potentially be the difference for their team in September. Take us from the top. John, let's look at Adelaide.
You go first, Mac.
Let's go Josh Rochelle. I think he hopefully will be available for next week's game.
Yep.
We know he's a fire starter. We want him back. He'll be outstanding for them. I think he's the guy to watch. If they can get him back, he'll get better if he gets deeper into September. He could turn a game in a grand final, I reckon. He's got that in him.
Isaac Rankin will be the wild card for me. I think it's a toss of the coin where, Collingwood had 30 extra inside 50s. They're really confident they will beat Adelaide.
Yeah.
And I think then, of course, Adelaide has a home semi-final. They win the hard way. And then he comes out and becomes the Norm Smith medalist.
What a story that would be.
As Snooper Loop sings at half-time.
He'll be up at the end of the night with Snoop singing, I think.
What are we going to
like
do with
Jack Rewald and the Killers.
Yes.
Oh, imagine that.
So how would that
no.
be?
Would Andrew Dillon be cheering that one on, or would he be
that's a good question.
sitting in the fetal position, curled up in the corner of the September club?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, potentially. Look, I'm going nowhere near that one. Geelong. Now, you've been big on Jack Martin all year, haven't you, John?
Yeah, saw him at the start of the year, training well. Those who knew well said he often played at Carlton when he was not fit and not ready. They said they'll just park him until he is absolutely cherry ripe. They have done that. They have timed it to the letter. All he needs is a couple of big finals and he becomes the ultimate Geelong wildcard, which he couldn't be at Gold Coast and he couldn't be at Carlton.
I quite like it after everything he's been through.
No, I think it's a good one. Graham Myers maybe, but that'd be outstanding, I think, Jack Martin. What a story that would be.
Oh, seeing him work off the likes of Myers and Max Holmes and, of course, Bailey Smith, who could feature heavily on Brownlow night too, both on the red carpet and in the voting. It's going to be a huge few weeks ahead for them. Now, Brisbane, who's taking this one?
Oh, yeah, I'll have a crack at Darcy Wilmot.
Yep.
He's a loose unit, speaking of loose units.
He absolutely is. Good Northern Suburbs boy.
Yeah, every single time he goes past the coach in the post-match Fox Footy interviews, he sticks the finger in the ear. If I was the coach, I'd just snot him one every now and then. I'm not sure how that'd go down. Sort of Shane Stremple-wise.
He can handle
and Robert
himself,
Walls.
I can tell you. He can handle himself.
Chris Fagan.
No, well, both of them.
Darcy Wilmot, there you go.
They both
Look, he's been fantastic. I just think he's the kind of bloke in multiple finals who can just step up and have those 28. He's amazing defensively. He's amazing offensively. He's the perfect finals halfback flanker.
Yeah, good one.
I'm giving you Collingwood.
Have to. No Bobby Hill, so all Beau McCreery. Chips in Beau McCreery. He's the player they need. You can see that one. It's easy to say Jordan De Goey, he's feeling really good, but I just think Beau McCreery can turn a game in a heartbeat with a chase down tackle, with a run, with a burst through half forward. He's the man for me for Collingwood.
It's hard when you're a boundary rider, as I was on Thursday, and I said Beau McCreery's on one leg. I think he's doing a fitness test. I'm not sure if he'll get back out. As I turned around, he came out, bang. He turned that last quarter. You don't always get him right. I
had a very similar scenario in the AFLW on the weekend. There's nothing worse, is it, when it happens right there, right in front of you, as the words are coming out of your mouth. You just want to drag them back in. GWS, of course, they've got a few that could come back from the VFL. I know Brent Daniels is one whose name has been flagged as potential in for that elimination final. Yeah,
they needed some heroics. I think the kid with the lid, Darcy Jones, is someone who's going to absolutely have to dominate, given that we know that Jake Stringer's a bit uncertain with his hamstring. And Brent Daniels, he had 27, I think 9 tackles, 6 clearances. They're a great top-end midfield, but they get done for depth, and that's why teams like the Bulldogs can get them. So they need players like Daniel to come back in and round out that complement. He's had a adductor tendon issue since round 14, so it's going to be really hard to win 4 finals. But, yeah, I think he's an X-factor for them in a finals wildcard.
Yeah, I wish we were sitting here saying Jake Stringer, but it's not it's not the way, is it, Macca?
No, it's not, but it'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah, it will. Now, Freo, I know you're pretty keen on Sam Switkowski, who's going to be a test for that game, but I know Fremantle are really hopeful.
Yeah, they're really hopeful, and Sam Switkowski, he's almost my favourite player. You know that, Ralphie. I've talked him up for a long time.
Friend of the family.
Friend of the family, former neighbour, now that he lives in WA. But the bottom line is he is the fire starter for Fremantle. He's absolutely the heart and soul of that team. You've seen it so many times this year. If his body holds out, which I really expect it will through the finals, he can play a massive role in. Deeply loved within the walls of the Fremantle Footy Club. I think if he plays, he's going to be outstanding.
So enough of the licking him like a lollipop. Yep. What's actually wrong with him, and can he play?
He's had a few little issues. We know that he was bone on the weekend. That last
on the knee
minute or so, yeah, a little bit of issue there. He's carried a couple of other issues we know this year, but he is as tough as nails, this kid. He'll get out there if he can possibly do it. And I think everyone's pretty confident at Fremantle that he'll get up. Fingers crossed he does. He's a star.
Now, Hawthorn could potentially be full of wildcards if they get themselves up and going, recapture that sort of electric hockball style that we saw last season. But it's sort of the Twin Towers down back that are really proving the difference, aren't they?
Yeah, I like this, Ralphie. Can I just jump in and say Tom Barrass, and we can change his name to Brian Lake, because he could be the man, couldn't he, in that sense, in a grand final to really produce. And he's not really a wild card, any bloke. And you'll find out what he earns in the Code Sports Rich 100 on Sunday. But he could be outstanding in a finals campaign.
It's the Moonee Valley kid for me, Jack Ginnivan. Outstanding form, good on the left, good on the right, high possession winner.
Loves it.
Sam Mitchell dropped him and he's got the right response. So I think Ginnivan across multiple finals, potentially a grand final after a limited impact for Collingwood on that big day.
Yeah. There's another crossover moment we could see on grand final day. Jack Ginnivan, Nick Watson, Snoop Dogg. There's a frightening thought for that trifecta, isn't there? Now round us out with Gold Coast, because they've got a big in.
They've got a big in Daniel Rioli. He's on 800 grand a year, as you'll find out in the, what do we call it again? Code Sports Rich list.
Rich 100.
Rich 100 list of 100ness. He's coming back in this week against Essendon. Hopefully we'll play 4 elite finals. This is exactly why they got him. As you said, the fire starter from halfback. Noble's had a great year as well. I hope that Daniel Rioli can perform on the big stage in what would be a historic finals appearance.
Yeah, he's done it before, and you've got to think that the finals experience is going to count for plenty, as you say, in the next few weeks. Of course, that's counting on Gold Coast getting through the Essendon game on Wednesday night. They still have to get through that one, of course, but magnificent work by both of you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Tackle the Headline.